Good day. Today we will talk about independent samples t-test. In this test, we will compare between two means of two independent groups. For example, let's say an instructor wants to compare his best for two classes if the performance of the classes is equal or there's a difference between them. The null hypothesis, we assume the mean of the class A equal to class B, or there is no difference between the two classes. The alternative will be, no, there is a difference. And since there is a sign of unequal, we assume this will be two tails. Okay. Also, they give us the alpha is 0.05 or 5%. Since it's two tails, it will divide it to 2.5 to the percent to the right and 2.5% to the left, or exactly 0.025. The degree of freedom, since this one is 25 students or respondents, the degree of freedom is 24, and the degree of freedom of the class B is 19. The total degree of freedom of this test will be 24 plus 19 will be 4. The first step, I want to calculate what is the critical value. I can find that one in some tables for the p-test, but I can do it directly by using Excel. This is the command, the T.INV.2t, and I will put the probability and the degree of freedom. And next to it, it equals to t, two tails, this one. Okay. And then this 1.05, comma, and 40 free. And turn to give me 2.0167. Okay. Meaning 2.0127 here to the right and negative to the left. Meaning if I calculate my t-test and my t-test, the value of t-test for within the red zone, meaning I need to reject the null hypothesis. Else, if it is within this white zone, I will not reject the null. Now, to calculate p-test, I need to have the mean of both classes and the standard deviation for both classes, so I can calculate p-test. First, here I will calculate the average of this class A. Some points only say equals to average. Okay, the average. Then I will select my enter, give me a report. This is the same, I will do it with the class B. For standard deviation, I will use standard deviation for a sample. Okay. It will be like this, equals to STDEV standards, and then I will select my data from here to here and enter. Okay, and then I will do the same with the class B. Now I have the mean and the standard deviation. To calculate T, I need to have SP, which is the pooled sample standard deviation. Okay. This I will calculate this one first before I will put the secret. N1 or for class A is 25, N2 is 20. The standard deviation is taken from here and the other standard deviation, take it from the compass. Now, you calculate the small sample variance here, which is without square root. Okay, you can see here it's n1 minus 1 times this value of the standard deviation equal plus n2 minus 1 times the standard deviation of the sample 2 let be squared, all divided by n1 n2 minus 2 will be 40. Don't forget, if you make any mistake with this parenthesis, possible you will have here. Now we will have the value here is 36.74. To calculate FP, we will get the square root of this value, okay, equal to square root, okay, square root of this value. It will give us 6.06. To calculate the t-test, we will follow this formula, which is the mean of the first class minus the mean of the second class, divided by the SPA points. Now we can see here, this is the first mean minus the second means, divided by SP. This is the SP here. Times the square root 1 over n1 plus 1 over n2. And then after that, I will get 0.44. Now, to complete the probability of this one, we will use the t-test commands. Okay? It was to t-test command, this one here, is asking me what is the first array. This is my first array or sample. And then he, comma, is asking what is the second one. This is the second one. Okay, comma. He's asking it is one tail or two tail. It's two tails. I will click on this one. And here, what type? The type here is two sample equal a different event and flows, and big probability is 0.6 alpha. Now let's find the conclusion. This is the 0 here. Somewhere here. This is the 0. Our T, I found it here, equals to 0.445. Okay, 0.445 somewhere here. Okay, meaning I will not reject the null hypothesis. Okay, result, do not reject the null hypothesis. Conclusion, there was no significant difference between the test performance of class A and class B. You notice here, take me a long time to calculate all these things. I hope there is no mistakes happen also. I can do that one in one step. Actually, I can do it very fast in one step, all this calculation, by using a data analysis method. This is the data analysis methods. Okay, but before we will go to that, I want to remind you, if you don't have data analysis package, you need to go, because that's not by default, go to here, file options, and then you go to add in, and then you go to external here, and then you check the analysis toolpak. Okay, I have it already. I don't need to do. Okay. I will select from here is to sample equal this one. Okay, equal, and then okay, and he's asking me where is the range. I am telling him the range here. You see, I include the label. Okay, the second one, this one, including the label, and then I check the first row is a label. And where you want your output, I am telling him I want my output, let's say here. And okay, you see, he calculates for me all this data what I need. The mean is 84 and 83, which is the same here. The standard deviation is 5 and 6 here. This is the square. You take the square root of these numbers, you would have the same answers. 25 points, that's N1 and N2. And this is full variance, which is here is 1. It's the same answer here. You can see I have the same answer here and the same here. Okay, and also the degree of freedom, 43. This is 43 here. And the t-test, this is the t-test, the 0.4454, which is similar to the here. I make the calculation. And also he calculates for me the P for the two tails. He calculates for me is 0.658, 0.658. And finally, the critical for the two tails, this one, which is similar to this one. Okay, you can see here the function. I can use this package to calculate the two sampled t-tests with the very fast. You click. Okay, then I will use all this things there. Finally, I hope you learned something new in this video and have a nice day. Thank you for watching.